everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Now today's video is going to be about something that's been happening. I'm just going to put it out here, I'm not claiming that it is 100% a ghost. I'm just saying it's unexplainable, I can't explain it, so let's just get on with the video. Two of them can be explained. But I'm still going to throw them in because I still thought they were a bit creepy. So the first one was, I was going to get a towel out of my airing cupboard, which is this, which I am petrified of my airing cupboard, and I sleep facing it and it just scares me. Anyway, so I opened it and I went to grab two towels out, one for my hair and one for my body, because I was going to go in the shower, right? So I swear that I saw a hand move in there, right? And there was no way it could have been anybody because there's not enough room for someone to hide in there. There's like no room at all, because you know what an airing cupboard's like. It's just shelves, and then we got the water tank in there, so there's no room. But it could have just been me imagining it. Like, I'm not saying it was a hand, but I'm saying I could have imagined it. Like, that's possible. I don't know, but I just thought that was really, it tripped me, really did. I was like, what the hell? But as I said, I'm not claiming that is a ghost or a demonic thing in my airing cupboard. I'm just saying, like, I think I saw something. So the next thing that happened is explainable. It could have been to do with the wires, you know, the light was dying. It could be explained. And this is that the landing light was flickering on and off. Okay, now this is the same night as the next thing happened, okay? So the landing light was flickering on and off. Now landing lights, we have like two in one, if that makes sense. So it's like one light, but it's got two thingies. So one faces this way towards the stairs and the other faces this way, and it kind of faces to, like, you can't really see, but like this little bit. So yes, so that was flickering on and off, and it was just really, it was very spooky. Like, yeah, it could have been the wires. I'm not saying it was a ghost, but it could have been the wires, obviously. But I still thought it was a bit creepy and a bit like, ooh, it's like a horror movie. But when that was happening, I had my door closed, and my brother's room is right next door. And he was shouting to me to open my door, and I was in the middle of like taking my makeup off and everything. So I was like, no, you open it if you want me to. So my mirror is like right here. And I can see through my door when I'm looking in the mirror if it's open. And I wasn't really paying attention up there. I was just looking at myself, taking my makeup off, obviously. And at the corner of my eye, I could see it flickering. And I was like, what the hell's that? That's so weird. And that's how I noticed it. And it was going on for a while, so we had to turn the light off. And then when you turned it on again, nothing would happen. Like, it wouldn't come on at all. You turned it off, you turned it back on, and it would stay on for a while. So I don't know, that was a bit weird to me, but it could have been a fault with the wires, like, that's explainable. But this one, I honestly was so scared. Like, I'd never been so scared in my life, because this is so unexplainable, honestly. I was laying in bed. Now I'm just going to move my camera now so I can just show you roughly. So I'm going to speak over the camera while showing you, so give us a moment. Okay, so this is where my bed is, right? Ignore my cotton buds. So this is where my bed is. So when you're lying here, you're facing my TV. And when my door is open, excuse the mess, when my door's open, you can see like the corner of the door here, can't you? So keep that in mind. Yeah, so now you've got kind of a rough idea of what I was looking at. So I was just watching TV, and I was watching, I think it was American Dad. Might be Family Guy. It was one of those two, because that's what I watched. That's all I watch on TV is American Dad, Family Guy, and Cleveland Show. That's all I watch. So yeah, so I was watching TV, and it was Wednesday night, because I remember I wasn't in college on Thursday until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I did stay up quite late. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock, remember that. So I was laying in bed, and my brother was sleeping, and because I know that he was sleeping because he was snoring. So I went to the toilet at like 2:30 and I just checked in his room because normally he'll have his TV on or his phone. So I just checked in his room to make sure nothing was on. Nothing was on. So, you know, and I moved his phone away from his bed so he wouldn't be able to reach it and all of that. So there was nothing in there to relate to in a minute, okay? So I went to the toilet and then I came back in my room and it was roughly like 22, 3. So I got back in bed and it rolled around 3 o'clock, right? And at the corner of my eye, my door's open as well, out of the corner of my eye I can see a light flashing. And I was like, oh, it's just a landing light, so I ignored it. So I kept going on and on and on and on and on and on and on until I finally, like that, to look. I was looking and it stopped. I kept staring, nothing was happening. So I was like, okay. So I like readjusted myself to be like more like, kind of like sitting up a little bit more. So I wasn't fully sitting, but I wasn't fully laying. I was kind of like, you know what I mean? So I was carrying on watching it and I was on my phone just checking Instagram and it was doing it again. And I was like, okay. So this time I fully sat up, stopped. And the way it was flickering, it was definitely not the landing light because the light, it wouldn't have gotten to the bottom of my door. It would have been, do you know what I mean, like flashing towards me instead of flashing that way, if that makes sense. And it looks like it was coming from my brother's wardrobe, like that little area of his room. And there was nothing there to make that light flickering, the light flickering. So that's really weird. So I was like, I was telling myself, oh, maybe it's just, I was trying to debunk it. So like, because across the way to me, there's somebody has a light and it does go on and off quite a lot. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just that and it's coming through Dylan's window and then onto my door. That could have been it, wouldn't it? And I was telling my mum and she was like, probably not, because you would have seen it through the bathroom window. Which is so true, because I didn't even think of that. You would have seen it through the bathroom window if it was that. And plus Dylan's blinds were closed. So, Dylan's my brother, by the way, guys, if you didn't know. But yeah, so that was closed, so it wouldn't have been that. So I was thinking, what could it be? And even if it was him flicking a light, it wouldn't have been that low. It would have been like, cause you know, I don't know how to explain it. It would have been like that going onto it, not that. It would have had an angle to it. I don't know how to explain it. I think I'm just going crazy. That doesn't matter. But I felt really eerie as well. Like I did feel a bit like, oh my god, somebody's watching me. So I completely turned over to face my window instead, and this girl forgot to close her mirror on her makeup table, didn't she? So I can see through the door, so I could see the light still going on and off. And I was thinking, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't like this. So I just completely tried to go to sleep. And I did finally. So the next day, so on the first day, I Snapchatted Laura. If you don't know who Laura is, she's from Ireland and I'm very close. She's like a little sister to me. You should go check her channel. She'll be linked down below as well. But yeah, so I was Snapchatting her saying like, oh my god, like something happened. I go to her straight away if something happens. And I'm like, Laura, this is so unexplainable. I don't know what it was. Should I do a video about it? Because I always ask her like for videos and that type of stuff. And she was like, yeah, do it. So I told her everything that happened, and I was like, isn't that weird how I filmed that old video a few days ago? I know, I think I uploaded it, I don't even know, but since that, weird stuff has been happening. I tell you what I didn't mention as well, a couple of days ago, maybe Monday, I haven't even told Laura this, I haven't told anybody this. I was coming out the shower, so out the bathroom, and everything's off, because it was just my brother in his room and his door was closed anyway. My door was closed and my parents were downstairs. And the landing light was off and the whole light was off as well. So I came out and I looked downstairs, because I always look down the stairs anyway when I come out, because you come out here, you have my brother's door and then my door and then the stairs. So I was looking and I was like, I kid you not, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack because I swear I saw a little child. Again, could have been my mind making it up, but I swear I saw a little child, and I was like, okay. So I just ran to my room because I was so scared. But I don't know. But yeah, so that's a few things that have been happening, and I don't know if she wants me to say this, so if she does, then you'll be listening right now. If she doesn't, then she won't. So the Thursday I told Laura about everything that happened, she messaged me Friday freaking out kinda, and I think this is such a coincidence. Like, this is so weird. Like, I was hoping that something would happen Thursday night as well, so I could get it on camera, because I've got no proof, have I, that happened, and I've got no proof, and I'm not going to go faking it like, oh, this is what it looked like, because I wanted it to be real, do you know what I mean? So I can't show you, but yeah, so I was hoping it would happen again, as much as I hated it, so I could just film it, and nothing happened. I didn't feel eerie, I felt nothing, it was dead, nothing, which was really weird. So I woke up to a message of Laura around 3:30 AM, I think it was roughly, saying, I think I've just had sleep paralysis. And I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like, what? Now, as far as I'm aware, nothing really paranormally has happened in her house, as far as I'm aware. There might have, and I might have been told, but I can't remember. So she was telling me, like, you know how you felt eerie and everything in your room? I felt that. I felt like somebody was watching me. And the way she was describing it to me was, to me, she was lucid dreaming and then she had sleep paralysis. That's what it seems like to me. I'm no expert in sleep paralysis or lucid dreaming at all, but it kind of seemed like it. So that's weird, it's creepy. But yeah, that's my video, and I mean, it's really funny because when I think paranormal stuff happens, it scares me and I hate it, but then I'm kind of happy and excited as well because I love it so much. But in the moment you're like, oh my god, why? But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave it a big thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell to be notified when I upload. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.